Hey, you guys, I'm back for another video, y'all, and I'm just coming back here to just update y'all again or whatever. So this like last few weeks have been like, I don't know, like I don't want to say depression. Like I said, I don't want to really say depression, but maybe I just have not been in the best spirits. Like even within my relationship, I just have been like feeling like down about it. I've been feeling down about a lot of stuff, and I'm not really feeling it. I have not been sleeping like I should or whatever, and I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I don't really want to, Lord, damn, okay, because I don't really want to get in the habit of doing it every time something goes wrong. It's probably the worst time to do it is when you're doing it to push feelings or something to the side. So I don't want to get caught up on it because my dad's side of the family has a real like crazy addictive behavior and traits, and I don't want to get stuck on something because I'm trying to avoid my feelings. I've always been the type of person to just deal with my feelings head on. So this is just one of those things, and I kind of stopped doing it because I wanted to like work to get a better job and things like that. Like I'm still at the post office, but not idealistically. But I'm still gonna do it, because I have bills to pay. But my friend got killed or whatever the case may be. That hurt on top of that. Um, just a bunch of stuff. So what I've been doing is trying to find my balance again. So, today I've been feeling better. I went to sleep early last night because I was like, I need to go to bed. I do. My mom's in town or whatever. So that's been nice. It's real nice to have my mom there, to know that my son, is, occupied by my mom. And then, like, she's been spoiling him and she's been, like, looking out for me and helping me out. Like, her cooking, girl. We went to Old Lady Gang or whatever yesterday to go eat because my mom's been wanting to eat there since I moved to Atlanta. So we went and it was girl, like I hate to like talk about people's establishments, but like we went to the one on Peter Street, and when I tell you it was like, first of all, it smelled like piss, like a project hallway. The vibe was kind of off, and the food was, it was expensive, but the food wasn't even worth the money. Like it was three of us. We got a bunch of stuff or whatever, but so our stuff came up to like $95 basically. And when we got there or whatever, it was just kind of like, so our food came. My rice and gravy was cold. My mom, she got the chicken dinner, and it was supposed to be like three pieces of chicken, and they took the breast or the piece of breast or whatever it was, or wing or whatever, and they broke it in half to make the third one. And when I tell you there was no meat inside, there was no meat inside. And then she asked for two white pieces and one dark, because you can mix them. If you want all white pieces, then it's $2 extra or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So then I got, the macaroni and cheese was good. The noodles were a little bit overcooked. Then we got these, for appetizers, we got the fried deviled eggs, which were good, but the eggs were a little bit rubbery. When you overcook an egg or you keep an egg in there for too long, they're rubbery. So that was like the only thing I didn't like about that. But that, to me, was the best thing of the meal because it was really good. What else did we have? The collard greens were fine. The yams were fine. She had rice and black eyed peas. When they brought the black eyed peas and rice out, they only gave her black eyed peas, didn't put no rice in there, so we had to send that back. I got new gravy and rice. And then Davion got rib tips and french fries. His fries were good. His rib tips were not tender at all. So, like, you had to chew on them. Like, the ones they make in the Chinese store, like that. So that wasn't really good or whatever the case may be. The flavoring on the rib tips were nasty too. Like it was just like a bland barbecue sauce. So it really wasn't good. But for what the money is, it's not worth it. That's what I say is my opinion. Y'all may have been there and had a better experience than I did, but that was my experience. It was my first time there. It would be my last time. I had also had a drink, and I don't think this is a big issue, but it was just like the flavors were there, but you tasted mostly alcohol. Now, when I ordered the drink because, it was a punch. So I would want it to be flavor in there despite just alcohol. So it just tastes like straight alcohol. For some people, that's amazing. But I like mixed fruity drinks. I like my stuff to be kind of subtle, like the alcohol to be a little bit subtle. And then I wanted to be able to taste it, but also like not enough where I can't take a gulp. I shouldn't just be able to like keep sipping on my drink. Like, no. So that was that. The sweet tea, I didn't like the flavor of the sweet tea. I don't, see me, I don't like sugary drinks. I don't. When it comes down to like teas and crap. It was the flavoring of the tea though. It tastes like a Kool-Aid mixture instead of like tea bags, if that makes sense. Wasn't feeling it, and I just won't be back. My mom was like, I was very disappointed, but I'm glad I got to go and spend time with y'all to eat or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I just told her, I said, why do you think I cook so much now? I cook so much because I've tried so many places in Georgia, in Atlanta, and I'm not really feeling a lot of them, like, at all. Like, a lot of these places down here, the food's not that good. I'm from Jersey, y'all, and the food up there is lit. Like, even Pennsylvania, like, the tri-state area, like, if I want a good hoagie, I'm going to get me a good hoagie because Italians live up north. Their pizza places are the best because it's where the Italians live at. So you're going to get authentic pizza, authentic hoagies, real rolls that they make in-house, not the ones that they order off of rolls.com. So I've never really like fell in love with a place here yet. Like the African spot that I go to is the closest thing I'm going to get to decent African food because it's decent. It's not like the best. It's decent. It's not like home, but it's decent. So I'll go there to get food or I'll just make my own. But the thing about me is I don't cook. When I make African food, I don't make it with all of the ingredients that they make and use and all of the meats that they use. So when you have like pepper soup is like a plethora of meats and fish and blah, 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 right? Me, I only really use chicken, neck bone, sausage. This is other stuff that I want. So the flavoring that I'm used to, I won't get that from how I make it because I don't eat all that stuff. They use all of those meats and all that stuff goes together. Dry fish and hard chicken and all them flavors make the flavor that I want. But I don't cook with that, so I don't want to really just buy it, waste it, because I'm not going to eat it. So I just make it my way, and when I go home, I just get it or whatever. I've been trying to get back into a happy place, y'all. I'm getting my motivation back a little bit more, which is good. I was really in a depression. It was depression. It had to be because I haven't felt like this in a very, very long time. I just was really not in a good place. Like every day I'm like, I apologize to my boyfriend. Like, I'm sorry if I seem like a Debbie Downer lately, but it was just how I was feeling. Like, I don't want to get into talking to him and it not mentioning how I'm feeling. I'm feeling some type of way, so I'm going to say it. Period. So, but I feel like I'm coming out of it. Even though there's still crap going on, money. Like, when my money gets messed up, girl. So when I moved into my spot, when they said half off, I'm thinking they were talking about me paying $500 for rent for my first month. In reality, I was really paying, I paid $11.72. That's pretty much my rent. And I wasn't prepared for it, so I had to call and borrow money. So, I called my cousin, I called one of my best friends. I had to call my mom and like just to get to where I wanted to go. Now I needed to get this because I was tired of living in that dump. The place was a dump, bugs everywhere. No matter how, mind you, my house is clean, y'all. My house is always clean. I got bleach everywhere. I clean pretty much. I don't even leave dishes in the sink before I go to bed. So what I'm saying, and I always take out the trash. If like it gets too much, I put it on the patio. Like that's how I am. So it was no reason why there was so many bugs. There was so much mold in my walls and in my house and in my bathroom. It was ridiculous. So I really had to move. My son has a heart disease and he has asthma. He was up north visiting family or whatever. So when he got back, I'm like, I can't do this. I can't have my son sitting in this. So I need to go get me another place. So that's what I did. So yes, it cost me some money. Yes, I'm in debt with people, and my bills are ran up or whatever the case may be. But all that stuff to me is temporary. My son's life is permanent. Period. I need my son to be alive. I need him to be able to see. I need to see grandchildren. I need him to see me get old. I don't want my son gone before I do. That's weird. So what are you sitting there for? So that's why I said no. Like, my son's life was just way more important. So yes, I'm in debt. But the thing about it is, it's not like I'm a broke hoe. I'm not. I work. I've always worked. I hustle. I make money. My job took me out for 2 weeks because I had to get this training. Let me tell you what I did. I did Lyft. Every day, I was going out that bitch every day. Not every single day, because I was just trying to get out there and get some money. So I made a good 150, and that's all I really needed, because I still already had like the borrowed money or whatever. And then, you know, my people said, like, look, we're not gonna charge you interest. We're not, and we don't need the money back right now. So just do what you need to do. Pay it back when you can. And I'm just like, it put me at ease and made me feel back into a better spot. So I'm good. Then I wound up, I had money that my 401k owed me from years ago because they messed up something, but I forgot about it. So I went in there, grabbed that money, which was great. It was perfect timing. And my mom just got, you know, a bunch. So she was just like, income tax time, just pay me back the money. So I was like, perfect, because your girl is broke. Okay. But I've been working. Now I've been back to work. I've been doing my training. I'm pretty much going to be working. I already told Davion, like, prepare for me to be busting my butt until I get back financially stable. Before the pandemic started, I was good. I had money in the bank. My shit was all saved up. I could be able to buy whatever I wanted to when I wanted to. I was in a good place. The pandemic messed up a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say this is the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? But it did mess up my flow. But with the pandemic, it brought me to a space where I came to conclusions about what I want to do. My creativity came out better. My TikTok done booms. Like, I went from, I think I had like 100 and something people like in March or April, and now I'm at like almost 50,000. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I mean. Like, I'm doing what I need to do, and positive things came from this, but also a lot of negative stuff. So I just want to come and tell y'all that, so y'all don't worry about me too much. Continue praying for me, because I definitely still need it. I just wanted to give y'all an update on what's going on at this point. Don't worry, I'm going to be getting back into vlogs and things like that. I want to buy a camera, though, because I don't want to be using my phone, because you already know how iPhones are. Storage is never really a thing. I love y'all so much, though. I appreciate y'all for sticking around. I appreciate y'all for still coming back. Head over to my TikTok. I'm going to put it in my description down below. I love y'all so much. Okay, y'all? And I might edit this video. So I guess all the videos at the top, make sure you guys click on those past videos you have missed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. You're not disappointed. Oh, if you want to turn the notification bell on, it is down here. Turn on, get everything I post. My posts are on point. I just want to say that I love you guys. Be through you. Bye, y'all.